Breaking news coming out of Green Bay this morning. Newly appointed Packers CEO Ed Policy has terminated the contract of general manager Brian Gutekunst. This comes days after the major trade for Micah Parsons. Rumors speculate that Ed Policy will hire former colleague Jack First Down Mercer as the new general manager.
Mr. Mercer, David Kramer here with Midwest Football Network. Welcome to Green Bay. What is your vision for this Packers team?
First off, thank you. It's an honor to be here in Green Bay. I've been a fan since I was a kid. Now, obviously, here we are. The vision, first and foremost, is to bring a Lombardi back to Green Bay. It's been about 15 years since the last one, and with the addition of Micah Parsons, it's definitely going to be easier this time around to go ahead and do that.
Emma Torres, Gridiron Reporting. Congratulations on the new role. I'm curious to know if you believe this team needs a rebuild, or is this roster ready to compete now?
We have definitely been one of the younger teams for the last 2 or 3 years. I think this is the third consecutive year that we've been the youngest team. I believe Jordan Love and the rest of the offense and defense can definitely do what it takes to get it done and bring that Lombardi back home. Thank you very much for the question. Next.
Good afternoon, Jenny Price with Fourth and Goal Radio Show. Do you see Green Bay as a place free agents want to come to? And if not, how do you plan on changing that?
So, of course, I definitely think that free agents want to come to Green Bay. I mean, I know that it's cold, but we do have some really great cheese curds here. Xavier McKinney, Josh Jacobs just came over last year. We went ahead and made a historic trade for Micah Parsons just a few days prior. I definitely believe that, in the future, a lot more free agents might be coming to Green Bay. Obviously, I can't go ahead and confirm anything now, but we never know. Who knows what the cards hold for us. Thank you, guys. That'll be all the questions I'll be taking today. Welcome to week 1 of the regular season. Jeff Mercer is officially in the house, taking over for a former general manager, Brian Gutekunst. Before we can start, we have 2 things that we have to change. 1, Micah Parsons has to move to number 1, and Matthew Golden has to move to number 0. A major change that we have to make for this year as of right now is turning off the roughing the kicker and running into the kicker penalties, because I have run into that so many times. We don't need it to happen 6 or 7 times a game. Here's a look at your top 10 prospects. I don't expect us to be anywhere in the range of the top 10 draft picks unless something goes absolutely wrong. I played around with Micah Parsons and Zach Tom's contracts here in Madden to make them as realistic as possible. Obviously in Madden, there's no way of getting it 100% correct, as there's no way to, front load everything into the front end or put everything into the back end. So I got it as close as possible to where their cap matches this year, so that way we're not in cap hell taking both of them at the same time. I went ahead and looked over the trade offers for Dontavion Wicks, and I didn't really see anything there that was absolutely fantastic. Dontavion Wicks is going to play a big part of our team here in Green Bay, at least for the next year or 2 until his contract is up. Before every season, I like to go through all of my player negotiations in the preseason or as early as possible, so that way I kind of know what I'm coming up against. We do have $32 million in cap space this year. I don't believe we're going to be bringing back Christian Watson. I definitely want to try to bring back Quay Walker if possible. It seems like everybody else can kind of just walk. Except for Malik Willis. We'll try to grab him back in free agency because I'm not paying him $5.5 million as of right now. We are really looking into getting a defensive tackle because of the departure of Kenny Clark. So if we can bring a defensive tackle into our defense as it is now, next year I think we will take a further step forward, especially with the signing of Devontae White coming back for 4 years. As of right now, Matt LaFleur has a 75 overall approval rating. If that gets anywhere below about 40%, it might be time for him to be on the hot seat. All right, here we go. First game at Lambeau Field this year. Our first game with Micah Parsons. Let's go ahead and jump on in. I love the run out. They did such a fantastic job with it this year. The Lions won the NFC North last year. They beat us twice, so hopefully we can go ahead and turn the tides. Incoming Defensive Player of the Year. And it looks like we are returning first. We're going to get the ball. Looks like Matthew Golden is back to return the kick. Agent Zero, here we go, baby. And we have a great return to start off the year. Matthew Golden bringing us to the 40-yard line. I will not lie, I am a big fan of Matthew Golden switching to the number 0 as Aiden Hutchinson stops Josh Jacobs behind the line for loss of 2. I do see Jaden Reed being our wide receiver 1 as of right now. Matthew Golden breaks his man right in the middle. All right, that was Terrion Arnold. Matthew Golden has ourselves a first down. I'm going to try to run away from Aiden Hutchinson just so that way we aren't dealing with him all game long. Because with Aiden Hutchinson and Micah Parsons on the other team, this edge outside running game is not going to work very well. So we are on 8-minute quarters. I do have a limited amount of times that I can call each play, because I will call the same play over and over again as Josh Jacobs gets tackled. Honestly, it's saying that this is out of field goal range of Brandon McManus, but I'm not entirely sure if that's true. All right, we're going to see Jared Goff in the Lions offense for the first time as we punt that ball away. And here's our first time seeing Micah Parsons on the opposite side of Rashawn Gary. I am absolutely horrendous at defense, as I just come screaming right down the middle to take down Jahmyr Gibbs for a loss of 2. I would not be surprised if within a couple of years here, Edgerrin Cooper also wins Defensive Player of the Year, as Xavier McKinney comes down to stop Tim Patrick. All right, we're going to try to stop Laporta here. Nope. Jameson. I can't read that. And Tim Patrick absolutely cooks me. Laporta in motion, moving to the left side, coming back to the right to run. And he gets around to the outside. He is speedy. Nate Hobbs with the diving tackle. Can't make it. The Lions go up first, 6-0. The Lions averaging 20 yards per play on that last drive. It only took them 4 plays. As Corey Ballantyne's also back to return, as he also has a good return, bringing us out to the 31. I would like a nice little bump and run on Jaden Reed here with Aiden Hutchinson before we try to hit him across the middle. Got that ball off just in time. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Obviously, we're going to need something quick here. It looks like Hutchinson's going to bring the pressure, so we're looking for Reed or a little dump-off pass to Josh Jacobs, in which we get. We're going to put Jaden Reed on a comeback route. Come on, first down. Romeo Doubs, touchdown number 1 on the year. That was a beautiful corner route from Romeo Doubs. He got right past the middle linebacker. We got him caught in zone coverage there. And the corner that was guarding Dontavion Wicks isn't fast enough to make a play on that. And we get to push Jahmyr Gibbs back for a loss of 4. Micah Parsons making his presence felt here. Micah Parsons playing on the left side here. Edgerrin Cooper comes screaming down the middle, forcing Jahmyr to go to the outside, and is absolutely stopped by Micah Parsons. His first tackle for a loss as a Packer is officially complete. Because I don't think 59 over there is going to go out for a pass. And the tight end's wide open. Absolutely just cooks his man. Lions go up another 7. Musgrave is our fullback. We get a nice block and a fantastic juke move. And another. And we are dragged down at the 35-yard line. We're going to run some chew clock here. Just trying to take this ball down to the last second here. Because I don't want to give Jared Goff the ball back. I would really like Jaden Reed on a zig here. Ask and you shall receive. And we are down at the 1-yard line. Looks like they're letting us in that time. Josh Jacobs, first Lambeau leap of the season. Nope. He's going for the slam dunk. Josh Jacobs ties it up. 14-14 here as long as Brandon McManus doesn't miss an extra point. Just in case it is a pass, I'm going to have everybody react as it is a pass. It is a screen, so I was actually correct. Totally could have brought the pressure there, but that's going to be Isaiah McDuffie with a sack on Jared Goff. We're going to block Tucker Kraft. It looks like they might be bringing some pressure on that left side, so we're going to watch out for that. They are. Matthew Golden, can't make a man miss. Gain of 3. And that is correct, but everybody just goes right down the middle, allowing Jahmyr Gibbs down the left sideline. 10-5, touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. I ran commit left, and everybody apparently just decided to go middle. Always having to block Tucker Kraft against Aiden Hutchinson. Obviously, we lose a route, but it looks like Jaden Reed's doing fantastic. 5 catches, 70-plus yards. Cut it right up the middle. Aaron Banks got to be just a little bit faster getting to the second level for me. We're going to bring a little bit of speed to the table here. It looks like they're actually going to bring the rush, so I'm going to see if I can have enough time to move Tucker Kraft into a blocking position. And we're going to try to hit either Dobbs or Golden over here on the left side. It doesn't look like it's going to be either. We're going to try to hit Jaden Reed. That was just such a bad ball. And, of course, Jordan Morgan's injured. Adrian Cooper on the fullback. It's going to Jahmyr Gibbs, which we shut down in the backfield for a loss of 1. It is very hard to win a game when the other team's running back is averaging 10 yards a carry. Yeah, point me out. And Micah Parsons with his first sack. Go celebrate it. There it is. Number 1 for number 1. The Packers defense bringing in the handshake, showing the love. Micah Parsons screams around that right outside. But I definitely saw it. This was a run right last time. Defense holds 3rd and 1. It has to be another run, right? Jared Goff, QB sneak. He's in for the touchdown. Looks like it's going to be our read is going to be Matthew Golden across the middle here. Come on. Safety might intercept that, which he does. Kirby Joseph, league leader in interceptions last season, picks off Jordan Love in the end zone. There was just a little bit too much air on that ball. Packers are going to start out the year 0-1 against the Detroit Lions. Micah Parsons, tackle for a loss and a sack. Jordan Love, obviously 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, something that you don't want here in week 1. He did end up going for a 93 passer rating. Jared Goff absolutely just destroyed. So did Jahmyr Gibbs. So next time we play against these teams, we're definitely going to want to stop Jahmyr Gibbs. He was averaging 13 yards a run. And he had 3 runs of over 20 yards.